Hello guys, and welcome to Gemini. So this is going to be a collective reading for whoever is guided to this reading. It may not resonate with all of you guys, but if you find that anything resonates, keep your heart open, okay? If you watch Geminis or Gemini Cancer Cusp, I know you've seen that card come out. So I may be connecting with some of you guys, but I am asking the spirit guides to just give me the message for whoever this message is needed for at this time. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If anything resonates with you, please give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask for, your support to help the reading get out to others that perhaps need it. You can share it definitely with someone else. Okay, guys, let's just get into this message because I'm just guided to do a collective message because someone needs this information. All right. We have 3 cards that came out on the table when I was in the energy. And we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to clarify it and see if we can get you some guidance on this timeline in which you are on. Okay. All right. The first card that came out was Phoenix. And it says, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. The Phoenix talks about a rising inside of you. It's a connection to the universe. It's a connection to a point where one thing ends, another opens. There's a feeling inside of you, a feeling, some of you renewed. Some of you have been through some difficult times and it's about to change for you. You're going to feel it within your heart, within your mind, your soul is what the spirit is saying. Like, I'm hearing trouble don't last always. That's what I'm hearing, okay? The next card came out was Flowers. And it says, be generous and success and, let me see. Be generous and success, emotional fulfillment are yours. Flowers is blooming, definitely after a phoenix of going through something that may have been, it may have been burdensome on your heart, a situation, or you could have went through, and this is not for all of you, may have lost someone or someone has moved close that was close with you that is now not in your life. It could be temporary, and I feel temporary because even if it's a passed on loved one, they're always there with you. And you're gonna get over it. The hurt's never gonna go away when you lose something that's so dear to you, but you do get past it. Now, this could be something you're dealing with now, or you have just realized that the hurt is starting to ease up, is what I'm hearing. You're going to bloom, I feel, with flowers. Someone could be bringing you flowers. You could be giving flowers to someone, and that is what's making me feel like there's a precious moment in time where something new is about to hatch, something new is about to happen. I am seeing pink. I am seeing a heart. So I feel this is an emotionally felt situation. Some of you have someone coming back into your life that has been missing for some time. Maybe you didn't know where they were, or they just stepped out of your life for some time because they had to work on them. This could be you, that you stepped out of someone's life because you just needed time to heal and get past something that really had your heart feeling heavy. I feel that there's a transformation, that the guidance is that you're about to, it's about to change. It's about to get better. It's about to feel better. You'll be released of the heart darkness of the soul is also what I'm hearing. So some of you may have been in a dark place, and it was just because you just didn't know what was next. You didn't expect something happened in your life unexpectedly, and maybe you just didn't know how to deal with it at the time, but you're being helped at this time, okay? Then we have the Star card. The Star card definitely represents In the regular tarot, it's about healing. It's about a wish fulfillment. If you've been asking for this burden to be released, if you've been asking for the spirit guides to help you on your journey, to open your heart, to heal your heart, to protect you, to also hearing some of you have had a wish to be more financial, more stable, and not only in the 3D, but mentally. Some of you have had to work through a mental crisis. I'm also hearing like maybe you've been more like the Nine of Swords in your head about a lot of situations that you thought you could change, or you thought that it wouldn't work out in a certain way, and it didn't work out the way you had planned. So it did bring like a crisis into your life. Whether this was a job, a relationship, or family. But I'm hearing that healing is present. Healing is being added to your timeline right now. You're going to come up out of this feeling more fiery, more movement in your life, that you're about to overcome it. I'm also seeing that some of you may be looking at stars. Some of you may be up at night. The moon could be very important to you. Maybe you glare at the moon. You keep track on the full moons and the new moons and the eclipse and things like that. And I know we do have that coming up in October. And we also have a new moon. So I feel like some of you are really getting in tune with your spiritual part, because you know that you needed healing, you needed help, you needed support. And not only from your spirit guides, I feel like there may be people coming around you that the universe are sending them in, and it's like a support line for you. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So let's keep going. Let's get some clarity here, some information in regards to this Phoenix. So this Phoenix is arising inside of you, something that's about to change. It's a light, it's a glow, it's fire, it's new. Spirit, what is this Phoenix about? It says release control and speak your world into being. I feel like I'm looking at this, and this is release control and speak your world into being. This is, how do you want to feel now? How do you want to accept what you've overcome and be able to deal with it? I feel this is something within yourself. You could be talking to someone, a counselor, or maybe you decided to get some help because you just realized, you know, that. And I'm hearing like the Spirit has put someone on your path that you can talk to. Okay, if any of you are dealing with depression right now, or was dealing with depression, some of you opened up, and by doing that, you're opening up, you know, that energy to heal and to be able to move forward and get over whatever the situation was that was hurting or disappointing to you. And the universe wants you to release control, because the help is there to speak your world into being. And you want to be happy, you want joy, you want a new beginning, you want love, or a specific situation in your life, something that will definitely open your heart up and feel good to you. You have to speak it. You have to believe in it. You have to believe that you can overcome this and that you can move forward. It says first quarter moon in Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have been in your head a lot mentally about a certain situation, and you had to talk to someone to express this, okay? When it comes to flower, Spirit, clarify flower for the collective. Clarify flower for the collective, Spirit. Clarify this flower. You're getting 2 cards each time. Believe in good luck and go deeper. So the universe is, you know, I feel like you've had a time to really reflect and go deep within your emotions and reflect on this situation or whatever it is that was around you. But you went deep enough is what I'm hearing. The flower means you went so deep that now there is time for it to bloom into a new direction. It's time to accept whatever that loss was and to move forward. To get back up on your feet is what I'm hearing. The door is opening. I'm hearing you have the key to the door. It is up to you to move forward. It is up to you to accept that there is a new beginning, that divine has your back, and that you just have to believe and trust in yourself. That, again, trouble don't last always is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing some of you had some difficulty with your family, misunderstanding, maybe them not agreeing with a direction or how you handled a situation or something that went down. And I feel like somebody just really wants you to open up and talk to them about a situation, and you're going to have to forgive it. I'm also hearing that there's forgiveness here. And with forgiveness opens up your energy for what's new to come in your life. We have Star, which is healing. It's a wish fulfillment. What is this wish fulfillment and this Star about, Spirit? It is about be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. The universe is saying with be humble. I feel like being humble is a time to actually really look at a situation for what it is. And you may have to humble yourself in a certain situation. I feel like, collective, you may have felt or thought you knew how something should have happened, or they should have shown up, or it should have been done in a certain way. But the universe wants you to humble yourself because there's some information that you're not aware of that's going to come forth. And I'm just hearing like this information could be something that you didn't even know that was going to be granted to you. It could be a material in the material world. If there was a loss in the family, there's some type of income that you'll be getting. And I know that doesn't suffice for the hurt or the pain or the loss of someone. But I feel like when you get this information, or whatever this is the universe is going to send your way, it's for you, but they want you to humble yourself. Because it's about healing, and it has to do with a wish fulfillment, something that you've been waiting and wishing for, or maybe you put out in the universe, and it could just be the healing. And the universe wants you to humble yourself and understand that this healing that you're working through and that they have your back about, it's necessary for the next step. Okay? Let's get one more, then we're going to get into the tarot. Okay, Spirit, give us another card here on this Phoenix rising, where they need to release control and speak it. Friends. Okay, clarifying that as friends is a meaningful connection is necessary in your time of need. Somebody is in need of a connection, in need of communication is what I'm hearing. And the universe is sending friends your way, people to support you, people to help you. And not only that, your spirit guides, your ancestors, even this passed on loved one, if that's who it is. I feel that there may be some friends that's released in your life and new friends are coming your way. Spirit, give us clarity on flowers and believe in good luck. And go deeper. What is that about, Spirit? Please tell us, the collective, what that is about. Transformation. This is all about a change. It's the Phoenix. It's the transforming something. A huge breakthrough is happening soon. So it may not be happening right now, but the universe is telling you there's a huge breakthrough. There's going to be a transformation in the situation, your understanding, your heart, your mind, and it's coming. And you're being very supportive. So whatever times or things you're dealing with right now, it's about to transform. And it's about to transform in a way that will empower you and put you back on your feet, put you back on the understanding. I'm also hearing put you back into to the seat of trust. Not only trust within yourself, but the decisions you make. A lot of you have doubted yourself because things didn't work out the way they needed to, or you thought they should. And the universe is like, humble yourself. It didn't work out for a reason. They protected you from something. Some of you feel like you walked away from something too soon, and the universe says, even if you feel that you walked away too soon, what's meant for you will return on your path. Be humble and start healing and your wish fulfillment. What is that about, Spirit? It's a letter. There's a document. There's an email. Someone left a letter, a document. Someone's texting you. Someone's calling you. There's some information that is written. Not only does it written, it's written, I'm hearing written in the ethers, written in a higher level, in the five like the 5D. Something that has to come to pass, something that was written, put out there for you that perhaps you haven't received it yet, but it's coming. It's knowledge. It's some information that's coming your way. It says they are reaching out to communicate. News or messages are coming soon. Whatever it is, again, is that transformation. It's the information. It's the support. It's whatever this was you wasn't aware of. This is something you're not aware of that's coming your way. When you read this letter, I feel it's going to change your life. Perhaps if it was some passed on loved one or someone that left you, and then they left a letter. Once you read it, you're going to understand it. You're going to get why they did what it is that they did. Whether you agree with it or not, it's acceptance. It's accepting people for exactly who they are at the time and knowing that they did the best they could at the time that they did it. I'm also feeling that's for you too, collective. Like, accept that you did what you could with the tools that you was given at the time. Whether it was right or you feel it was wrong or you should have spent more time in it or you should have looked into it more. It's like the universe is like, let that go now. This is the time to heal. This is time to accept the past for what it is and move towards the future. Again, I'm telling you, there's a letter, there's a text, there's an email, there's a call. I'm hearing like check your emails. I'm hearing like something that you get in the email. You may be doubtful about how to respond or what to say. And the spirit guides are going to lead you with the correct response that you need to be given from your heart is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get into some tarot here. Guys, whoever this is resonating with, if it seems like it's resonating, maybe not all of it, maybe parts of it. Maybe you've been through that and you're dealing with it now. Or this is something to come and you can feel. It's like you could feel there's a change. You could feel like something changing within you. And some of you know that you have to change in order and accept something in order to begin something new. I'm feeling like some of you are very much feeling empowered about a situation. Maybe you did finally get this text message or letter and you was like, I knew this all the time, that this is it. And I also hear the universe saying, just humble yourself, be patient and wait, because there's something else coming out to this situation, okay? Spirit guides, what else is it on these friends? Who is these friends and what is it that they're here for? Yeah, these friends, they're there because you're down and out. You were down and out because something came to an end. Again, it could have been a crisis. It could have been a disappointment. It could have been a third-party situation. It could have been a love relationship. It could have been a friendship. It could have been something with your family. You just felt that you were at the end of your rope. Like everything just seems to be like, I'm hearing like you felt like you was in a tornado and things had just got so bad that you just didn't think that you would come out of it. And the universe, like, that time is over. You're coming out of it. You're getting past this storm is what I'm hearing. And you're getting past it because there's people coming in on your path that the universe is sending your way. Some of you are going to be very leery about letting new people into your space, into your energy, because you know, you may be still kind of thinking about certain situations that didn't work out when you let people or relationships in. and how you've been disappointed over the past several times. I feel like this Ten of Swords, some of these swords you put in your own back, because you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to, I feel like, end something or get out of something or get away from something. And it was something that you just felt disappointed. Someone maybe have really disappointed you. Some of you, I'm feeling like you have some hurt and pain about losing something that you did not think that you would, at this point in time, be away from. But again, I'm hearing what's meant for you is coming your way. It's coming back. It's going to come back, but it's going to come in a new way. It's going to be transformed. What is this transformation, Spirit? We have the Five of Swords. We got three cards here. I'm going to put these cards back because I'm not called to, they didn't fall out. And for some reason it's saying just talk about it. And then I'm going to pull another card on transformation. But you have the Five of Swords. This is trying to win at all costs. We have the Magician, and then we have the Chariot. There was something collective when it came to conflict and what you truly wanted to manifest, and you wanted to put the effort in it, and you wanted something to move forward, but it wasn't time, or this is a time to let you know that what you're manifesting is there. But the Five of Swords can talk about outside entities. It could talk about conflict going on, other people trying to win at all costs. If this is something that you've been working on, trying to stable yourself, trying to keep yourself out of a lot of different conflicts and close yourself off, the universe is like, now it's time to move forward. You have accomplished that. Certain things has been already removed from your life that may have caused this crisis or disappointment in your life, but now it's time to move forward. It's time to accept that you no longer have to be in this conflict within yourself. And at the end of the day, the only person you were fighting with was what it is you truly wanted, what made you happy. Some of you, I feel like you realized you was fighting so long for something that was not good for you. And again, I feel like the universe is saying, we protected you. You didn't get that outcome. You didn't get that person. You didn't get that job. You didn't get that house. You wasn't ready for it. It wasn't for you. We didn't need it on your path. It was a distraction. This is what I'm hearing. The Five of Swords also represents a distraction, right? The devil is always busy. When so many things come up at so many times, and you just feel overwhelmed, like it's just too much, like I just lost this person, or I just moved from here, or I just had to restart from here. And the devil knows that you get tied down and burdened within your heart. And when you're in that space of shutting down and not opening up and talking is when the devil works, right? Silence is when the devil works, because they have you in your head. They have you emotionally disturbed and hurt about outcomes that didn't work out. And you have to come out of that. You have to come out of the silence. The Chariot talks about moving forward. So this is you coming up out of that silence. This is you coming up out of that disappointment. This is you coming up out of the times of things that you had no control over, and that it was there for you to learn the lessons and move forward is what I'm hearing. Okay. Transformation, Spirit. Give me one card, Spirit, for transformation and flower. This transformation is beautiful. It's a blooming. It's an opening. Again, I keep seeing a lot of pink, which is, what is that? A rose. I'm seeing a rose quartz. All right. So if you have that pink crystal, it may mean something to you. Maybe you sleep with it by your bed. Maybe you just bought a rose quartz. I'm feeling like that rose quartz. The Spirit says some of you have a rose quartz of lost love, and you need to clear it. So when the next moon comes, you need to clear it. Maybe sage it. Just do a clearing on that to release the old for fresh. Some of you might need to just bury it. And this is what I'm hearing, and get a new one, right? Rose quartz are beautiful for love and opening and commitment and joy and happiness, but it's got to do with a lot of your emotions. All right. I'm hearing some of you had one that you had for quite some time when you got past the relationship. And if it's not a rose quartz, it's a crystal. It's something that's very valuable to you, but it has a lot of hurt and pain connected to it, and you need to get rid of it. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know who that's for, but if it resonates, it resonates. That phoenix, that rising, that's what's clearing. Okay, transformation, spirit. What is this transformation about? Spirit, what is this transformation about? Four Pentacles, holding on to something. I just told you, Four Pentacles represents you got to let go of something. That's that miser. Something you want to hold on to so hard. But if you keep holding on to it, it can never transform. It can never transform. Some of you want somebody in your life and you will not let go with them. Let them go. You will not. Now, I see this in two ways. One, you holding on so tight that they can't transform. Where is that card? What did you have? Didn't you have control issues come out? Maybe that was in a different reading. Yes, you did have. That was your first card. Release control. I feel like, yeah, some of you have a control issue. These could be with your children. You know, you may want this child to go in a certain way and you're holding on so tight, wanting them to be something that you want them to be, and it's not their past, it's not what they want. I feel like some of you may feel disappointed because somebody, one of your children, or maybe it's your mom, it's your dad, somebody is just choosing to do things differently or go in a different direction, and you're holding on to that energy of what it is that you want for a specific situation, and the universe is like, you got to let it go so that it can transform. Now, the other way I'm seeing it, this could be within you. You just refuse to let go and let the transformation take forth. And you need to do that so that you can move forward, is what I'm hearing. There's something, whether it's maybe it's financial, a way you see things, how you need to show up, how you need to look, how you need to invest in certain things. Maybe some of you are holding on to money so tight and you're not even enjoying life because you're too busy worrying about how to save and how to do this. And I'm not saying go out there and just spend all your money, but I'm saying some of you are getting trapped in money, financially, situations that the universe has control over. Just like the universe gave you that money to hold on to, the universe will give you more, right? Money is energy. It's got to move around, all right? Some of you feel like you may have invested in something and that you've been holding on too long, and you've been getting the nudges that you got to let it go. This not the path. This not where you're supposed to be. Like, let it go, so that some more energy can come in. You got the Four of Pentacles, and when you open up that energy and let it transform, you go to the 6, equal give and take. You go to the to 7, able to invest in something more, able to see the bigger picture, is what I'm hearing. Some of you have been in one situation making a certain income for quite some time, and it's time for you to brighten your horizon. It's time to put that money to work. It's time to put them thoughts and goals to work that you've been jotting down, right? We had letter. You've been jotting down what you want, your wish fulfillments, the person that you want. Well, it's time to act. I'm hearing time for action, because there's a change in you happening. And with this change, it talks about the release of the old for the new to come in. That's what I'm hearing, right? I need one more on this transformation, Spirit. I don't know why we stand on that like that, but the Spirit is saying until it falls, okay? So we got the 7 of Cups here. You got a lot of options. You do. But there also is some confusion with the options. You got love. You got abundance on this table. You have family. You have friends. You have commitments to yourself. And right now you may feel like you're stuck or you're trapped, or what is the next move, or how do I invest? How do I start all over? Why must I start all over, as I'm hearing? Some of you are angry because you have to do something again, because you have to let something go, is what I'm hearing. In order for this transformation to take place, some of you are not very happy with what it is that the universe is asking you to do. And you're like, well, why am I stuck here? You're stuck because you're not opening up your energy so that the universe can come in and take the wheel. That's pretty much it. Let the universe take the wheel. Stop trying so hard for a certain outcome, right? Let go of control issues. That's what I'm hearing again. Let go of control issues. The Eight of Cups is there's plenty of options out there. And it's not all of them are great. But if you don't open this energy up, I have a strong intuition feeling that the universe is going to teach you a little lesson here. And it's not necessarily as bad, but you're going to make this a little harder than it has to be, collective. A letter. What is this letter about? The letter, we have the Lovers. The Lovers talks about a choice. And didn't I just tell you the Six of Pentacles? This is about an equal give and take. This is choosing. This is choosing to let go of the Four of Pentacles to go to the Six. And it is so funny that I didn't say anything about the Five of Pentacles, right? If you rewind this back, you will hear that I went from the 4 to the 6. And I did not talk about the 5 because you're not going to be left out in the cold. You know, you may feel, I don't even feel you feel that because it didn't show up in your reading. And it's skipping right over that. Feeling like you're disappointed and you know, the Five of Pentacles also talks about you have the key to pick your head up and open that door and walk out of there and go into a situation that would be balanced. I feel this is a choice that you have to make to be balanced within yourself, within your life, within the situation around you. I also feel someone truly does love you. And it doesn't matter how what path they're choosing is their path, is their journey. And I feel that you need to accept this person balanced, equal, to know that this person can make the choices. I'm also hearing that there's someone that needs to make choices with you, with the Lovers. Like, you don't have to have control of everything and the outcome. Also take their input, listen to them also, because it's magical with the two coming together. Like, Archangel Michael is holding this down for you. Like, this love is equal, it's balanced. No one's getting more or less. If anything, you're building something within each other. Support also. I'm also take the time to listen. Take the time to feel. And again, humble yourself. And be appreciative of why this situation or person has arrived in your life or is in your life. I also feel like it's clarifying letter and be humble. Some of you may have to apologize to someone. It could be you writing a letter or a text. Some of you, I just sending your condolence, whoever that resonates with. But the other way that I'm also seeing it, guys, is this letter of appreciation. Some of you maybe need to write somebody a letter of appreciation, appreciating what it is, the lessons that you learn. It's almost like, you know, even if it was in a situation where things didn't work out the way you thought they would, you know, just appreciate the lesson you had to learn. That lesson that you learned in that situation, it only helped you. It's only going to help you to grow is what I'm hearing. It's only going to make you stronger. It's going to help you to make even better decisions in the future. And your better decisions is about understanding when it's time to actually give and take in a situation. When it's actually time to show up with love and respect and honor. I also feel like someone may have felt like someone didn't have enough time or commitment towards them that caused a situation to fall by the wayside. I also feel that someone is also waking up and realizing that you're so important to them. And you may be waking up realizing somebody is very important to you and you didn't see it at first. But that's that transformation. That's that phoenix. That's that flower, that bloom, that newness. Sometimes we take advantage of situations, or we just forget how great or powerful things have changed in our life and how we've overcome certain things. And sometimes we just take it for granted. Maybe you're making way more than you was years ago. Maybe you're more stable than you ever was. And maybe the universe is telling you, humble yourself. Look at where you are. Look how far you've come. You're in a loving, caring situation right now, even if it's within yourself. And it is balanced. And you need to appreciate yourself for that. I don't know. This is like a soapbox today. Whoever this collective for. Look at this. 7 of Swords in reverse. There's no slyness, no slickness. If this is a relationship and you're afraid somebody's lying, trying to get away with something, trying to use you, trying to keep a door open, somebody closing. First of all, 7, to me, as a reader, the 7 swords up front is somebody taking what they can and trying to leave the door open so they can run back and forth. Nobody's trying to run back and forth here. Somebody's closing the door on all the options. Someone's closing the door on toxicity. Someone's choosing them or choosing you. This is what I'm hearing. And you may feel like maybe this person's not telling me everything. And with this, they are. They're doing the best they can with what they have. And you have to accept that. If you accept that, I feel like there's a powerful beginning here for you. But you have to accept that this is what I'm hearing, no one's trying to dupe you. You have the knowledge. You know if someone comes in and treats you bad or makes your heart feel saddened. But I'm feeling you in a place where your heart is open. You're feeling free. You're feeling a transformation. You may even be seeing this in someone that perhaps was very deceptive. Maybe they wasn't clear on if they wanted you or to be with you or to share their life with you, but they have chosen to choose you, or you have chosen to choose them, or you've chosen to release all this negativity and lying and going back and forth. Like if this was in your life, you're like, no more. You're seeing it. This is that transformation where you're not accepting that anymore. It's like, be truthful, be honest with me so that I can be truthful and honest with you. If I feel that I have to be deceptive in any type of way, right, then you know that that's not for you. And I feel there's a situation that it is for you because this is not what's happening. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. Let's get the closing message. Spirit, what is the closing message you have here for the collective? What is the closing message? First, let's talk about the first card that fell out. And we have the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups, is this 2? These cards are pretty thick, but I love them. The 6 of Cups came out in reverse. This is releasing the past. This is, maybe you thought somebody was your soulmate, or or it's your children. Some of you, 6 of Cups talks about children. You're releasing, holding them to a certain standard because it's pressure. You're letting them go and let them live their life. This could be a relationship that finally you are able to release and let go in your heart and realize, like, I was protected from something, or I learned a lesson from this relationship, or I'm a better person for this relationship, but it's in the past. Like, you're finally letting it go. The universe is like, yeah, let go. Because when you let that go, you open your energy up for something new. And what I'm seeing over here, this new relationship, we're going to talk about these 2 cards, and then that's going to be your reading, okay? But wait a minute. The Spirit is directing me back over here to what it is that I see. And that new energy that you're opening yourself, it's not deceptive. It's an equal give and take. It's a choice that you have to make. And it's love. It's protected by the divine. So this is, maybe you lose a friend or a mom or a dad, to the universe, and someone else comes in loving and caring. Maybe you didn't have the best relationship with someone that passed or left, or you felt like it was unfinished business. Well, it's finished. And there's a new beginning here. Whether it's in this situation or there is a new people or friends or help or support coming your way. But you have to want it. You have to realize and see that that's exactly what's coming. I feel someone is so submerged in your energy also. I feel like you have somebody so dear, deep down inside, that you hold a connection to. Maybe even this is a spirit guide or someone that you reach out to, that you talk to. And it's helping you to get balance. It's helping you to see that the scales are being balanced is what I'm also seeing. I'm seeing like the Libra card, the scales of balance. And there is a scale of balance here. There's the scale. And it's balancing out. If it's been a time where you've been in a relationship and it seems to have been a difficult thing to get on the same page or to trust this person or this relationship, the universe is giving you the guidance that you can trust it. You can trust this person. This person loves you. This person respects you. And whether it's a family member or it's a love relationship, there's a change here. But I feel that the only change needed to happen was within you, because maybe you were seeing something that wasn't really there, and maybe you thought they were lying or being deceptive or something, but I'm feeling like this person isn't. And I don't know who this for. I mean, you go with whatever, works for you or what you feel or what, I mean, you got to make your own choices. But you think someone's around you who's deceptive, and they're not. They're just trying to do the best they can with what they have. And you have to accept that. And this could all be you. Maybe someone thought you was deceptive and lying and trying to get away with something, and that was never the goal. That wasn't what you were on. And they're seeing that. They're seeing that they can have a balanced, loving, caring relationship with you. Now, how do we get there? The spirit guidance. We have the Eight of Swords and we have the Ten of Pentacles. That Eight of Swords, I talk about Eight of Swords for me is a time of feeling like you're stuck and you're trapped. But for me, it's a time of no movement. It's a time of making no choices. It's a time of fear and silence and closing off from what it is that's truly meant for you. Because if you make a move, the universe will make the next move. So in this case, with the Eight of Swords, sorry, I seen the Eight of Wands too. Eight of Wands is communication and movement, right? So what brings that to it? The Ten of Pentacles. This is the completion of an old cycle. It could have been a karmic relationship. There's no longer, the karmic part of it is done. This is fresh. This is, if you've been in a marriage, I'm feeling like this now for all. If you've had a marriage, it's your second marriage I'm hearing. It's not going to be the same as your last marriage. This is a Ten of Pentacles. But you have to want it. You have to accept that the last situation, whatever patterns or toxicity or lessons you had to learn, you've learned them. And it's just a matter of you keeping yourself stuck in that mindset of thinking it's going to repeat. And it's not going to repeat unless you continue to put it out there into the universe. Oh, things never works out. Or my last marriage did. And I'm also hearing somebody don't want to hear that anymore too. I don't know who that's for. It could have been a marriage. It could have been a relationship. But somebody don't want to hear that anymore. Stop talking about that. Let that go. You got a new Ten of Pentacles here. This is a full-fledged commitment to each other, understanding and trust. And even someone that when you feel like you're stuck or something's happening in your life, this person shows up. This person shows up to help pull you through. They will help keep you balanced. They will help keep you out of your mind and feeling stuck. I'm also hearing help you work through your fears. This situation or person or friends or whatever it is that's coming your way is to help you work through your fears. I feel this is a blessing, this person coming your way, or this whole situation has been transformed. The fears that you had in this relationship, they're no longer void. Because there's a new beginning. There's a commitment. There's the end of a karmic cycle. If you're not dealing with a karmic or you don't believe in that, it's the end of an old cycle. It's a completion. Ten of Pentacles talks about a completion. It talks about having it all: the car, the home, the children, the family, the love, the respect, the honor, everything coming together after a difficult time. Could have been a difficult time of just not knowing who you are, not knowing what it is you truly wanted, not knowing how to show up for yourself, maybe not even knowing how to show up for relationships because of your past. That's what I got for you guys. I don't know, but I just feel like this is a time of movement and transformation in your life, and the universe is showing up to show you that there is something very powerful, that they need you to get humble, be humble, and also release the fact or having the control or feeling you have to have control of a situation and let it play out how it may. Love and Light Collective. If anything resonated with you, don't forget the thumbs up. Bye.